Good morning. I'm lacking lipstick. What color? What color do I want to wear? I don't want to go red. Brown. Let's go brown. It's new. Oh, I can't see now. Hi. Oh, it's so light. It's so light. Oh, I forgot to mute. Okay. Under the spotlight. Ooh, let me mute you. All right. Good morning. I'll get to you in a minute, Desiree. Under the spotlight. I don't know why that keeps coming to me. Good morning. I did. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch the brief video. I did an extended, okay, on yesterday's video. Okay. I didn't want to do it. I got pushed all day yesterday. I'm like, nope. I don't know if it felt personal. I think it's more like the empathic abilities I have are just, it's a lot. It's a lot to work with. Okay. So that one exhausted me. Over an hour long. It was coming to me in my damn sleep. It's like channeling. Sometimes it's relentless and you get pushed and you get pushed and you get pushed, right? So it's like finally I caved. Okay, so that's available for you. All right. And make sure you have like a big breath after that and you stretch. Okay, so there's a donation link below. It says to benefit our channel. And it's $10. Put it in, I'll send it to you. Okay. If you don't get it within 20 minutes, re-email me, guys. It's me job. Don't feel bad. It's me job. Okay. So I also, good morning. I also opened a Patreon page. Okay. It's not the one that I did like a year ago, a year and a half ago, whenever I did it. Totally different, totally new, different platform. Okay. It's going to give us a wider spectrum to discuss things. Okay. There was other platforms I could have went to. This one seems to be the best one for me in certain topics. Okay. So it's not going to be one of those things where we work on this on YouTube, we read this, we see what's going on, and then Patreon's going to be very similar. No, because I don't want it to by any means, and I want to be able to discuss certain things that feel relevant. Medicine, I don't want to discuss medicine by any means, but that just came to me, and I'm thinking more, Jesus, like, that's weird. I'm not going to be I can discuss whatever I want to discuss on that platform, right? But if I feel like doing like an extended on Patreon that's followed from YouTube, then I will. Okay, I'm not gonna take away from you guys and be like, okay, go watch the extended. No, that's not what I'm using this platform for. Okay, this platform is for different uses. Something comes into it, then something comes into it. You know what I mean? If it's carried on from YouTube, then so be it. The energy I did today, for those who join, you will feel the shift. I felt the shift from head to toe. It was exciting. It was enlightening. I got the goosebumps now. I don't know how to explain it. It makes me want to actually work on Patreon just as much as I do YouTube, right? Because I don't know what I'm going to start channeling over there. All right. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. There is like a 20-minute video today. I'll stay on top of that and work it into my schedule. Patreon's going to be important. It's important to me. I know a lot of readers always like, do this, do that, support this, certain things, right? But with YouTube, with their laws and their rules and regulations, guys, it's pretty no joke. You can have anyone just come and strike you and you're out of business for 10 days. The second strike, you're out of business 30 days. Okay? I can't do that. I cannot chance not have an income coming in because somebody wants to flag me or there's a competitor that wants to flag me. I won't do it. I can't do it. So, if there seems to be, I'm spending more time on Patreon, well, it is my income as well. Okay. So I don't do extendeds. I'm not the average reader. I don't do mid-months or how other people do it. I don't do that. Okay. So it is actually really important for you guys to support me over there too, because you guys are my income. And I chose to stick with this. I chose to. Okay. So I need to find other ways that are more secure, you know? Otherwise, you're going to start losing a lot of readers. It's kind of like Vimeo. Yeah. Um, so, and another reason why I did it is because when I was gone for like almost 2 weeks, I did get a strike, guys. And I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want the competitor to be like, I didn't even want to acknowledge it. So they took me off for 7 days. Okay. And then I took myself off a little longer because I was like, do I even want to do this anymore? I can have one person that can just flag you and take you down just like that. I don't want no part of it. Okay, so I gotta do it a safer way for me. I am raising 4 babies. Okay, so if I can get your support over on Patreon, that'd be great. I think I set it up. It's still extremely reasonable. It's pennies a day, guys. I feel like I'm promoting like a third world country. It's pennies a day. It's $9 a month. Okay, to get a whole bunch of extra stuff. I can still go live over there. It's all sorts of stuff, right? But that's pennies a day, guys. Okay, so I realize how important the exchange is between money. Money is energy, so I can't risk it anymore because it's either I try this, outlook right now on like how I kind of see things going. I try this approach, or I gotta go get a different job. Like, I'm not in crisis mode. I'm just saying, because of what happened, you can't chance it. So if a YouTuber just disappears, guess what? Someone, you get a strike. And they found out the one that I got it from was a competitor, a very known reader, okay, that got penalized themselves for doing that. They ever pull a stunt like that again, they're completely banned from YouTube the rest of their lives. Okay. So, but just like that, until they do some exploring and in certain ways they do certain stuff, you're banned. You can't argue with Google. You can't contact Google. It's all, it doesn't make me feel secure in my line of work. Okay. So it's legitimately pennies a day, guys. Okay. I've all been in situations where, you live week to week, or you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But you know what? You have $9 to go buy a pack of butts. You spend money on your phone bill. You buy a six-pack of this, or you buy yourself a freaking monster, right? So if you can truly love me, if you love me and support me for who I am, it'd be nice if you can go help me out over there. I don't mean to sound like an asshole by any means, so I hope no one's taken offense to it, but it's the truth. And it goes to show who who wants to be that, because it's more than just, I know I can say until I'm blue in the face, not the average reader. You know what I mean? But like, it's way more than that. We're a community, we're friends, we become family, we talk, we support each other. You guys can actually, you can go on there anytime and write to each other. It's way different than YouTube. You guys can actually do all the time as long as you're a member. You know what I mean? So it's nice. Again, it's not going to take away from the YouTube family who can't afford that. You really can't afford that. You know what I mean? Then I get it. And you can cancel anytime. So if you feel like, oh, court's not up to par and she's not following through, you can cancel anytime on Patreon. Okay, but I can't take the risk and run my little mouth here and there when it comes to certain stuff, and somebody doesn't like my opinion and they decide to flag me. That's not going to cut it when I'm trying to raise a family. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So that is available. I wouldn't come off too much of an asshole. Like too much, like force. Because nothing's forced. I'm bringing up points, good points, where, because money is energy, troops. So nothing, life is free. Isn't that a song? But here I am doing all this for you on a daily basis. And I appreciate all the support. I still have monthly supporters that donate. You know what I mean? But I do see in the years that I've been doing your own business, you do have to come up with other creative ways. But because of the line of work I'm in, I have no problem telling you how it is like that. You know what I mean? A lot of other readers have always done it for money. And a lot of them still do, and they can bash me for that. I mean, it's common sense, right? And how long did it take me to pick up on that? I went from really good to bad to really good to bad. I can't chance it anymore. All it takes is that one person to flag you. And the next time I get flagged, and because I got flagged once, it's like a 90-day probation. So hopefully I don't get flagged in the next 50 something days, because if I do, okay, were you just on Patreon, lovely Mel? I'm wondering because of what you just said. But if I do, I'm off for 20 days and then like 30 days. People are not going to be able to survive. This is our income. So it's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. I am going to do certain programs. You can't afford it, Eve? That's fine. You're not going to miss me. I'm still going to be here. I'm not leaving YouTube. But I'm just saying there's certain programs, there's certain things I want to do, and I'm able to do that on that platform. So none of you guys need to disappear. I'm not going anywhere. If you truly can't afford it, you truly can't afford it. Those who can, then I'll see you over there. That's all I'm saying. I have to look out for my family. They come first. And then here you guys come. And I love what I do. I can't play it so nonchalant anymore and take that risk. That one mishap made me almost regret a lot of positions that I just decided not to do to be here for you guys. You know what I mean? So I gotta cover my own ass. And not to mention I can do my programs on there, okay, and talk about other stuff without someone flagging me. All right, so there's that. Business is business. Do you guys have any questions? The link is below. Download an app. Yeah, you can download the app right on your phone, or it brings you right there. You don't even have to download the app. It brings you right to it. You know what I mean? And then I can do certain podcasts. I'm still gonna come live with you guys too. I'm not going away from you guys by any means, but I can hit different demographics. I can hit different stuff over there. Okay. And it's almost like, and I got the goosebumps, it's almost like Spirit's been telling me that for a while, and I was just like, no, I don't want to do it, blah, 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 blah. And then reality sets in, and practicality sets in, and I gotta do, you know, what's logical. So, also, oh, and like when I did that first video, what a shift. I'm not even kidding you. I cannot wait until you guys who join Patreon, you go in, right, and you see that. You don't need the app. You know what I mean? Like, you can just click on my link below and it will bring you there. You can either sign up. It's private. It's not public. My YouTube is public. Patreon is going to be private. And that's the way it should be for people who pay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I want to do different type of lines of work and topics, and not everything can just be on YouTube like that. I don't want to get a strike 2. I'm still under YouTube probation, guys. Like, not cool. All right. So, and not to mention, if you really support your readers because you love them and they're helping you, what is wrong with $1 a month? Like, honestly, go support your readers if you got love for them. Honest to God, $1, guys, and you times that by whatever you times it by, you're helping that reader out like you wouldn't believe. And it's $1. Think about what that exchange does. That's why I do energy exchanges for you guys. So you have that opportunity to partake in that type of energy swap. You know what I mean? You got 100 people, that's $100. See what I'm saying? No, Brandy, I'm talking about like just in general. And you got 1,000 people watch a video. You know, you all love that one reader. You know, that there's an extra $2,000 in our pocket. You guys might not like that, but as entrepreneurs, you got to do what you got to do. And it's support. It's not any other way. And it's a touchy subject, because do you remember that one time one of those readers, we talked about it. She's like, somebody donated a couple dollars, and she was like, take it back. You know what I mean? And I was like, I never went on her page again, ever. I was like, not even interested. Okay, so it's like, it's energy, you know? So, no, the Patreon is I set it up for $9 a month. And there were so many different tiers. But I mean, some people, the amount that they charge to go on there is insane. I'm still keeping it extremely decent. It's not like it's gonna make me or break me. Thanks, BB. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it gives me a little extra security. Who's losing her mind? But you should support local businesses, local farmers. Your YouTuber is the one you really like. You know what I mean? It does add up. I just can't just practicality set in. You know what I mean? And if you have, it's how you want to look at it. You have a heart of gold, and you have a heart of gold, and you don't mind supporting an X, Y, Z. And then you got the other readers that are like, take back your $3, take back X, Y, Z. It's like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? That's chances are you're working with certain energy. But I'm not the average reader. I didn't come in or on YouTube for money and think I was gonna bank money. I came to help and to teach. You know, um, who says it's disrespectful? One of the readers, we talked about it a while ago. A lot of you guys were aware of who it was. Thank you. She kicked you out of your room because no one's teaching something. What? Literally those words. You remember who I'm talking about, Brandy? Well, I know karma's gonna hit her back in the face. You know what I mean? It's like $1 a day or $1 a month to support. I always support the children's hospital. You know what I mean? I have my own things that I support, right? And it's the littlest amount of money. There's been times where I was like, oh, I could have put that $20 to a pack of diapers, and I still always made it work. You know what I mean? I've never been rich. I've never been rich, but it's nice. I've always been able to get by. I'm okay with just getting by. It's nice when you can, more than just get by. There's been plenty of those times too. And I'm not saying that I'm struggling. I'm just saying reality, practicality had to sit in. Had to set in, guys. You know? But anywho, I'm still gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. But I did love the vibes over there. And I was just all by myself for the first video. I was like, this is nice. I'm more interested in other topics and other stuff like that, right? So it's important for you guys to get back. Even if you don't get back to YouTube videos, like I'm saying, like with that situation, it's important for you just to get back in general. Like if somebody's short a few cents, or you know what I mean, like I got you. Or, I always, like when I'm going through the Dunkin's line at least once a week, like I get the person's coffee behind me, or there's been times where I'll pay for the one behind me and they'll be like, "Oh, it's 22 something." I'm like, what the frick? They had to order munchkins and a couple bagels and a coffee. You know what I mean? But like whatever. Like it is what it is. I don't know what I'm expecting when I do it. You know what I mean? I do it because I know how it works too. And I'm not doing it because I know how it works, per se. That's not my reasoning behind it. It's just, it's nice because when, you pay it forward like that, it tends to come back. Generosity. You know what I mean? But for me right now, like, I had to get practical. I had to. So I hope you guys understand. I know I feel like I'm a little pushy today. It's weird. It's just like this new energy is like take charge energy. So I hope it doesn't like come off or rub anyone the wrong way. Look at the 1 1. It was just 2 2 2 2 2 2. So it's 5 2s right there. But anywho, let's see what we got for us today. You always give to the homeless. When me and Dan were together, Danny would always give the homeless his roaches. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, they love those. Like after his roaches, his blunt roaches. They would get all excited when they saw him coming. It's like, oh, he's like, hey, I'm giving. I'm like, all right, I guess you are. You know what I mean? Like, all right. whatever works, you know. But I don't think I ever gave to the homeless, not intentionally. Well, that's not true. I gave them cigarettes, stuff like that, like random stuff. But like, oh no, I used to all the time actually. Like when they're in the street, I always give them money. Because whoever would be with me would give me a hard time. Courtney, you gonna roll down your window? And I'm like, yeah. So it's not true. I actually do that. But when you just said that, I'm picturing like the ones on the street that, rough shape. I mean, they're all in rough shape, but like I was picturing a totally different setting. I was picturing in the city, people sleeping on friggin' cardboards, and that's what I was just picturing in my head. But so I actually have done that plenty of times where my sister will go through a certain neighborhood, like because all those cheer competitions go through a certain neighborhood. She'll be like, oh my God, roll up your windows, lock the door. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Like, okay. I'm like, why don't you just kick him? You got some dollars right there. No, my God, I can't roll down my window. She's got a heart of gold, right? But that's more like fear, you know? But I've always done that. Or like when the firefighters stand in the road, I've always done that. So yeah, I guess I do that. Yeah, he used to give him his roaches. They used to see him coming a mile away. They used to see him coming a mile away. So, but let's see what our energy is now. It's been a nice little shift. Hard for some. And with the extended, right, guys? And um with the extended, it's not like a pity thing. It's like you don't even see coming what you think is even coming. That's the crazy thing. And it's not, oh my God, coddle somebody can't take care of themselves. Nah, it's not like that. It's not like that by any means. You actually be surprised. You know? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Angel, don't worry. I'm still here. Guys, if you can't support Patreon, it's fine. Plenty of you will. Maybe one day I'll see you over there. I just love that you can talk about XYZ and not get flagged, and there's certain stuff. Maybe there's a way, like right now it's private, okay? But I know there's public stuff that I can publicize. Maybe like some podcasts I'll publicize, like, or maybe like certain stuff where you can donate what you wanted to donate, like how I do my energy exchanges. You know what I mean? As soon as I get things going, I'll give you more information. I'll do like separate little videos and be like, here's what's going on with Patreon. So it doesn't interfere with us. Because trust me, I'm not taking away from you guys. I'm really not. Okay? No way, Jose. No way. Like I said, it just gives me another platform, a wider spectrum on certain stuff that I want to discuss. I can reach different audiences. I can reach different communities. I want to be able to reach different communities with certain subjects too, certain outlooks, outreaches. I'm telling you, like, I'm excited for it. Whatever spirit like brings my way. You know what I mean? Because like even the energy that I read, what a difference in the shift. So I know it's like going to be talking about way different stuff, more. It's just going to get utilized in a different way. And I'm sure once I nail that and see what they're seeing, and I'll probably see things here, and I'll bring it to your attention as well. Can you use PayPal and debit every month? I think so. I have it set up through my PayPal. You know what I mean? That's the way I have it set up. So everyone who pays now will come through like February 1st, something like that. So it wasn't a way for me to make instant money. It wasn't like that. I don't think you're thinking that anyway, but like, it's not like that, you know? You're welcome, Angel. Thank you. I'm excited for new things. I gotta be able to reach different target areas. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. So let's do this. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Our little mascot over there is making a ruckus. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I hope everyone had a fantastic Sunday and a fantastic weekend. So I want these two. So we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Coin. The Five of Swords was reversed when it flipped off my lap. It came up right. So I feel like this is some type of victory. Look at me. I'm like, is that a thing? Is that even possible? It is. It is some type of victory. Not like over the victor, but like good morning. Normally I pick up very narcissistic, victim with that card, but not here. And then the Page of Coin, you know, it's about just a new adventure, a new start, new research. Just, it's new. It's here. So maybe some of you didn't want to go towards it, utilize it. Maybe you didn't want to, you know, a different job. Maybe you didn't want to go into another department of work. It's something like that. Hi, Lucy Goose. Hi, baby. It's your mobile baby. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you. I love you. Thanks for the kisses. You know, when the aces come out, this is the page, right? But when the aces come out, it's like, okay, we see that there is, thank you, sweetie. We see that there's been there's new opportunities, there's certain things coming our way, right? You take them or you don't. This, when a page comes out, guys, this is like, there's already something here. It started, and for some of you it's the healing process because it's the Four of Swords. So the healing process has started. So this is telling me that this is an earth sign. Okay, more than something, well, it's definitely something new, but this is a start of a healing process, getting yourself out of, you know, murky water. What's that song? Is it called Murky Water? I don't know what song that is. There's a love song coming to me, an old song. Crimson and Clove. I feel like it's like two different people who sing it. Crimson and Clove. I think it's called Crimson and Clove. Old song. Anybody know what song I'm referencing? That's how old it is. I'm like shocked that I would even remember that. Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Crimson and Clover. That's what it is. Crimson and Clover. Something like Crimson and Clover. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if someone's healing from like a love situation, or someone's like their crimson. Is that how you would say it? Like it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like what would you substitute crimson for? Like your, it's like your, ooh, it's your crimson. It's like your kryptonite, but like what? I don't know what word I'm looking for. All right. So, anywho, 1968. Wow, I can't believe that song just came to me. They bleed crimson all time. Yeah, I have no idea. No clue. Yeah, see, 5 of coin reverse. This is somebody who's getting out of a very hard situation. Got something here. What the love is, the King of Wands, Page of Swords reverse. I still feel like someone may feel like someone feels like a total loss. It like in the midst of healing, they're looking positive. Well, feeling positive. No, not really. I mean, yeah. There's a couple different energies here. It's like one energy, but it's like back and forth, back and forth. And if it's not back and forth, it's like picking. It's like a full, not a full leaf clover. Like picking off. Does she love me? Does she love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? Love me? Yes. Love me? No. Whatever. You know, it's one of those. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds just came to me. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I'm singing that a little off, but I'm kind of close. Kind of close. So, someone doesn't need anyone to comfort them per se. Is it nice to have comfort? Yeah. Someone could be learning self-comfort. It's tricky. So it's just like cycles ending, new cycles beginning. This will be off the board before you know it. Got the Knight of Wands reversed with the 5 of Swords upright. So yeah, somebody is resisting. Resisting something that's positive. This can take you places, right? So somebody is definitely resisting. Healing, resisting. Energy so. It teeters. Very teetering energy. We got the King of Cups with the Page of Coin. Okay, so this is, you know, somebody who's in love. They're healing. It's either they're healing or they're wondering if you're healing. Because he's looking right up at the 4 of Swords, resting, meditating. So it looks like somebody is definitely trying to figure out how to how to come in, how to approach. There's resisting though. If this is regarding work, I don't expect things in the office to get too much better yet. Not yet, okay? This is somebody that's definitely meditating. Definitely healing. The fact that the Five of Swords came out reversed, but then it wanted to sit upright, there's still not... Yeah, is there a little victory in that? Yeah, but not really seeing the victory. Like, I don't think they're feeling the victor energy yet. This one's really consumed with their thoughts. And then I just got crimson and clover. It's just like so prominent. Got the Three of Coin reversed. I don't think somebody's quite out of a cycle with the Tower. It's there, right? But like, this combo just reminds me of like a new contract. But this is a karmic contract that's done. And it's like, do I enter a new contract? It's way more than that though. Someone's nesting. Sheldon's like nesting right now. But besides that, like, I mean, the Tower is here. If somebody was confused, you know, battling back and forth in their brain, it's like the universe is like, enough. But see, that's the problem. Someone feels like they're being controlled by a force, something. They don't like it. Somebody likes to do things on their own time, their own thoughts, like their own... It's like that, but it's like, someone's definitely in love, falling in love, looking at things differently, but they still need to heal from a situation that's not quite over. So is there a chance someone could go back to an old cycle? It's possible. You would hope not, only because there's a new cycle. Yeah, Ten of Coin reversed. All right, so that's some type of cycle ending for sure. Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords reversed. Something came back around. Whether it was truths, conversations, you know, this is like the energy where when someone sweeps something under the rug, you know, it's like, it's inevitable. It's going to come back around. When you haven't truly healed from something, it's going to come back around. Someone could be looking... no, I'm not going to go there. It's not like that. Somebody might have blew a disc in their back. Or like, that's gonna get better. Hi. Tell me about this. I was like, tell me about this 10 of coin. It's the 5 of coin. See, so they got the 5 of coin reversed here. And now it's upright on top of the 10 of coin reversed. So it's, like I said, it's that teetering back and forth. This is a healing process. So somebody's not really healed. It's more of a meditative mode. It's like they can't escape something. They're dreaming about someone, but they can't, it's like they can't escape it. Feeling lonely, feeling left out of a situation. Change is needed. Change your perspective. Change your thoughts. All right, because the first card out is swords, the 5 of swords. Change your thoughts. Okay, so what is this? The 10 of wands with the 5 of swords with the death card. So it got laid to rest, but Lucy's dreaming. But there's a victor here, right? Like, so it's normally you don't look at the 5 of swords as any victory at all. But so it obviously does not feel like a win by any means. It never does when there's an ending. But thoughts still need to be changed. Like if you haven't fully, to me, someone hasn't fully let something go. It's like you're hanging on by a string. So even if you made a decision to move forward, right? Like there's no, like, that's it. I'm moving forward. There's no going back. You're not out of it. So like the energy's still holding you down. Treats me like a dog. No, what song is that? Holding me down. I'm singing it wrong. But the weight, the energy, like it's still holding you down. It's like you gotta just get out of it. It's like clean cut, go. It might not be as clean cut if there's a family involved or there's finances involved. You know what I mean? Like it just can't be that clean cut. Tell me about this page of coin. This page of coin is, all right, so 4 of swords. So yeah, they are healing. They're also dreaming. Someone, it is lack of comfort. You know, it's just that simple. So off and on energy. This is so like, it's so teeter. Until somebody takes themselves out of something completely, like it's teeter. Because I don't know if they're wondering if you've healed from a situation or they're healing from a situation. They're definitely dreaming about you. You're my dream boy. You're my dream girl. Dreaming about loyalty. Maybe there's a trust issue. It's like a protective energy over money. Tell me about this 4 of swords. Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, they have anxiety. They're nervous. This is somebody going through a dark night of the soul, too. Eventually, there's going to be things coming through. There's something going down. What? Money. Obviously, if somebody was together, there's always, the finances are always going to kick in. But, like, it's way more than that. There's something underlined here. But they're stressed out. They're having a dark night of the soul, having a hard time sleeping. They're more curious in where... They're more curious. Lonnie just sent me another link for a home. Like, what do you think of this home? But the link itself, she must be on Zillow, because the link itself says, what do you think about this house? Question mark. Okay, we got a home here. We got certain stuff. I don't know if it's linked. Okay, but it is definitely moving forward. Where they're kind of talking about a family dynamic, kind of, sort of, right? But this is a dark night of the soul type thing. But I feel like this energy, they're wondering where you're at. You hear Lucy? Like, the dream before was normal. This is kind of like, it is like one of those dreams, like, my demons are after me. So it's almost like I said, like, there's like resisting here. There's resistment. Somebody is resisting. It's like they have the green light go, but it's resisting, and a lot of it has to do with somebody else's thoughts. Mingya, there's a lot of energy here. As the Five of Swords, okay? So it's not just, this person is not just thinking about one person. They're talking about multiple people. It's like everyone got hurt in this situation. But now look, like, something can be illuminated, but there's judgment here. So if somebody wants forgiveness, like, I think someone sees someone, they're looking at someone like it's extremely independent. Like, I don't even know where the friggle sticks that came from. Okay, because it's like, this is how this person wants to think about something, inspired, hoping, that forgiveness, resurrected, something to do with your past life, your own karma, right? With the Nine of Coin here too, with the King of Cups, it's almost like he is looking at his money too, but this is also looking at something in a like, will she forgive me? Will he forgive me? A lot of people got hurt. So I don't know where his mind is right now. Like, right now, he or she feels alone in a situation, possibly. But this would be something like, this is a situation where it's one of those situations. How many times am I going to say that? Like, Jesus. It's like a situation from Jersey Shore. Keeps getting themselves in situations. It's like one of those situations. Fucking Lord help me right now. It's like, they can definitely improve the situation. Yeah, Mike. They can definitely improve the situation. But it's like they're just sitting there. You know what I mean? You want change in your life, you gotta create your own change. Princess of Wands with this Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so yeah, it's like it's battling back and forth. This competition, or someone's thinking this competition, I don't really know. They definitely don't want to argue. Someone's having a new start. They see someone having a new start. It's like there's one energy resisting this energy. So I don't know if there was a third party. I don't see anyone sleeping with anyone. I don't see it like that. But with healing and the Five of Swords, there's multiple people, everyone lost. Somebody moved forward. If there was exterior energy, one person moved on, and this is them. they're not communicating either, if that's the case. They're not, these two are not interacting. That's such fresh energy compared to everything else on the board. And it's like, I don't know if she took a risk to take herself out of something. Because at the bottom of the deck, when I looked, it was the Fool, right? This had fallen. So with the Five of Wands, I don't know if it was up or down. I couldn't say. It doesn't really matter with all these other fives. All right, they're freaking all out. So she's refreshing. Someone could be out of work, out of a job, out of money, or worried about money. There's something going on with money. Worried. Not worried like that, but worried. There's something underlined over here. Sorry about this King of Cups. Now, I don't know where this... I mean, she's just standing here. Like, what a breath of fresh air she is. So, hopefully, they interact. Because that's like uplifting energy. The Nine of Cups. You're dealing with... he's extremely unhappy. And it's the King of Cups twice. You might be dealing with a drinker. Because this energy keeps coming in. It's... When I unhappy, I see more like... With the Five of Swords, it's more like pissy. Everyone lost. Like, But someone's going to be the victor here. I don't think it's like victim. I don't think they're playing victim by any means, right? But I think you're dealing with a drinker. Someone's definitely drinking. I don't know if it's excessively or not. Somebody might have diabetes, so I'd be careful. I don't see how that combo would affect... Well, yeah, I guess it could. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I'm not even going to go there. This energy of the King of Cups is either drinking or extremely unhappy. I see both. Okay, it could be definitely both. It doesn't need to be one or the other. I do think you're dealing with a drinker though. And they could be drinking to sleep better. It's like not sleeping. Something's haunting them. They can't escape it. They're resisting this feminine energy. They're resisting this Page of Wands big time. But she's such a fresher breath air. Like, I don't know why. I guess I can clarify her. But, or where she comes from. I mean, it could be his own daughter. Or it could be somebody from the past, right? But it's just like, to me, she's just a breath of fresh air. Tell me about this Princess of Wands. I mean, it could be you guys. If you know this energy, you know, if you're around this energy. If you're in the office and this is a work situation, the best of luck to you guys. If this is your boss, like... So, yes. No, see, he likes her. He likes her. Or he's worried somebody else is going to go after her. But, I mean, who the frig wouldn't? She is a breath of fresh air. I can't even tell you how much beautiful energy is coming out of this one card. And then you have the Ace of Coin reversed with the Knight of Chalices. I will tell you, this combo came out in the extended. And it's the first time something's come out like that. Well, I almost referenced something else and I didn't. I kept my mouth shut because it's not fair for the ones that order. So I can't really get into it like that with you guys because it takes away, it defeats the purpose of people purchasing that video. So let me figure out how. So see, that sucks. This is why I don't do extendeds. This is why I don't do it. Like, this is because it, I'm just, I'll put it this way. He's just a little worried that she's not going to want a new start. Tell me about this Nine of Cups reversed. Now, or she's not going to give a new start. It's more worried. Yeah, you're not talking. You're not talking to him. He's not talking. Ten of Pentacles reversed. He's not talking to anyone. He's got money on his mind. And then you got the World. Unhappy family dynamics, that's for sure. Like, tell me about this Three of Coins reversed. They're not talking about it either. If someone had an opportunity for a job, there's too much work money over here. Or it's health, but I don't see that. Seven of Swords. Some type of deception. Lies. I don't know if someone's hiding money. Someone's doing something with money, or someone's manipulating money. Someone's moving money around. Or they're worried about somebody else not having enough money, which would be linked to the family, loss of money, losing money. Because there's a family dynamic, right? There's always a bank account in a family dynamic. It looks like this person's losing money. But they could be moving money. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. I don't see movement like that, but there's something. Someone is not happy about the money dynamics, I'll tell you that. Got the Ace of Cups with the Hierophant with the Seven of Swords. So, doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, it makes sense, but doesn't make sense. There's a new opportunity for something here with the Four of Wands reversed with the Chariot. See, yeah, okay. Somebody that was in this relationship was in love. Yeah, it's a different type of love. It's almost like, can you just forgive me? Because there's no passion. If you don't have passion in a relationship, it makes it tough. So it's like self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Yeah, this is more self-worth, self-respect. So with the Seven of Swords being there, it's like what I'm saying. Like, they could go back. Maybe, maybe not. Some of you, it just depends. There's no finality. Well, there's plenty of finality. It's just a matter if you actually get out of it. It's the Tita, you know. It's like maybe someone doesn't want to 100% get out of a situation until they have somewhat of an idea of what the other situation would be, which is like, yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. And that's not my opinion. That's like spirit being like, yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's self-worth. It's self-respect. Do you want to stay in this relationship? Were you truly happy? Because if you got a question, you karma, right? It's until you figure it out. It's nobody else is until you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like until you figure out your own self-worth, you're gonna stay in this situation. You don't get to have a sneak peek of what could come. It doesn't work that way. It is basically what this is saying. Like, have enough self respect for yourself to get out of a situation if you know you really truly don't belong in that situation. You know? And every time we keep talking about a home, Alana just sent me another link for a home. See what? So there's something within the home dynamic. You want to stay? You probably, some of them probably could, even though you know you got no business being there. 10 after 10 after 10 after 10 after 10. This is not a happy household by any means. So it's really, where's your morals? Where's your self-respect? Are you going to ask someone for forgiveness just so you don't have to leave a situation because you're comfy there? You know what I mean? But you're not really comfy. Your money's comfy. Tell me about this 10 of coins reversed. So it's really on you. I say if you know you shouldn't be there and you're in this situation, I mean, my personal opinion, stop teetering and get out of it. Yeah, you got the Tower, but it was reversed, right? But it's like, here you go. You could have a new start. I don't know if you're writing a letter. See what I'm saying? You got this fresh energy. I mean, I'm telling you, she's like a breath of fresh air. And it's like you're not making any decisions. And even if you did decide, you haven't left the past. You're still lingering in the exterior energy. Even if you live in the house until you figure out what's next, which is normal, it's getting the best of your energy. It's not one of those scenarios. It's like just time to go, right? But like it just doesn't work that way for this person, this situation. That's a tough one. I had a friend that did that, and they stayed for a couple months, and she's like, "Oh, I wish I didn't do that." But everyone has it differently until they figure something out. But it just it makes it harder on the other person. It's like a clean cut. When me and Danny split, same thing. He was out that day. You know, is he still came back every day to see the children. He still came. It wasn't like that. You know, it's not like someone's locking the door and being like, "You're not allowed back in the house." It doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? But it's like you can't sit in it. If I leave this 100%, can I have that breath of fresh air? Nah. Where's your self-respect? So right now it literally is coming down to some shit like that. You know what I mean? I could beg for forgiveness. You would have to beg for forgiveness. But where's your self-respect? You know, if that's you, you know you don't belong there. Point blank. So take yourself out of an uncomfortable situation. You know what I mean? And get on with your life, not knowing the outcome. You don't get to know the outcome. Because you're postponing the inevitable. But you can't postpone this. This already came in, but you didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like it came in, but you didn't leave. Because you're too worried about this one over here. You're too worried about someone who walked away from you or you walked away from them. It doesn't work that way. This is about your morals. Where are your morals? Where are your standards? Where's your self-respect? Where's your self-love? That's what the universe is saying. It's your decision. You do have a breath of fresh air on the board. But I think you don't even want to go towards it until something's completely done, or not really. I feel like it's the other way around. It's almost like you don't want to cut all these ties until you know what's going down with that one. But the universe is not going to give you that option. It doesn't work that way because it boils down to you. What do you want? If you want her or this situation, because right now you're looking at her as if she won't give you a new start, I can't even continue to look into that because they wouldn't even want you to know that answer. Because this is about you, your self respect. What do you want? Because I'm telling you right now, if you were to go back to the same household situation, this is you. There's no winning, right? Like your self worth, your respect, your morals. It's really what it boils down to in this scenario. Because you're not talking to this one. You're watching her, dreaming of her. She gives you anxiety, but it doesn't even look like you attempted to reach out to her anyway, because you're still trying to figure out what to do with this family dynamic, even though you know the answer. This is, you know the answer. All these tens and fives, you know the answer. It's on you. No one else can make this decision for you. It does seem like a crap scenario. It does seem like a lot of people lost in a situation. A lot of people got hurt in a situation. But at the end of the day, what does your soul want? This is a soul. This is a soul decision. There's that. Okay. Play one lesson card. What time is it? I'll come back. I gotta send out some emails, and then I want to use a totally different deck and get different energy than this. Okay. Once you figure out what your soul wants, don't sit here. What's the lesson here? And worry about what my outcome's going to be with this one. Well, how's it going to be if I stay with this one? That's your problem. All right. That's your dilemma. You got to make moves. Fear. Okay. So there's definitely love. So you're probably leaving a situation. So there's definitely some guilt. All right. But there's fear in moving forward, which is, it's perfectly normal. It's humans, right? But at the end of the day, it's your morals. You can stay in a situation that's not great. And you might be doing it for financial reasons. It's laying on way too much money. Okay. Not even if there's not a lot of money in that bank account, there's money involved. Okay. And it seems to be on your mind. Your health certainly is not going to get better until you make moves too. Because this was a karmic contract that was wrapped up. So until you learn the lesson here, and I'm telling you your lesson is self-worth, self-respect, self-love. Not somebody needs me. It doesn't work that way. What do you need? Because you're not getting what you need. That is your lesson here. That is your karmic lesson. So until that light bulb goes off, you're going to sit in this fear. Push through it or sit in it. It's that simple. Your dynamic is not simple, okay? But you got the answers. I just gave them to you. Now it's up to you on whether or not you want to make moves. It's like you're teetering, and it boils down to love, self-love, and a different type of love. Looks like you got put in a situation with multiple people. Is there love? Is it everlasting love? Will it work? Will it not? You know, it's like making big moves without really knowing an outcome. You definitely fear that somebody won't give you a new start, but you can't get out of that fear. It's part of your karma. Once you decide what you want, then you decide the fate of your life. If you're in a meant to be scenario, something had to go down for somebody else, however it is, however you would perceive meant to be, it's already yours. You don't need to fear something that's already yours. So again, your lesson here is, what does your soul want? At the end of the day, what does your soul want? It does suck that somebody else gets left out, because your soul doesn't really want to be in that situation, because you'd be begging to go back into a situation or vice versa to make something right, you know. And there's no need. You don't need to. The karmic lesson is it's a wrap. It's over. It's as soon as you realize you got to go after what your soul wants and feels, you don't have to worry about this other energy. I will tell you, you will continue to stay in this stress, this anxiety, the sleepless nights, the lack of health, the back and forth, the teeter-totter, the arguing, the ugh. You will stay in that. It boils down to love. What does your soul want? Looks like somebody's staying in a situation because of finances. For some, not all of you. Others, it's just talking about a family dynamic. Others of you, it's finances, or it's a combo. But considering there's fear here quite a few times, and the soul lesson being love, you know, maybe you've worked a lot, a really long time to bank that. It is a 10, right? Or to accomplish what you've accomplished in this family. Or you're so damn fixated on work, so damn fixated on, you know, building up a retirement, building up all these things so you can have all these things for your future. Yeah, you had a relationship. You could have possibly even had a marriage with a Hierophant. But was there truly love? Was there truly love? Have you ever taken the time to love? Have you ever felt the love? Because it's almost like it's you're plenty. You got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. You're plenty capable of having a new start. You got plenty of finances to have a new start. This isn't about that. This is love. Everything else will flow. Even if you were to lose a lack of finances, everything else would flow. This is your time in your life to enjoy love. And if this other energy can't give it to you like that, then why would you even consider trying to get back into that situation? Self-worth, self-satisfaction, gratification. See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's guilt, but it looks like in this scenario, it's a time for you in your life to experience true love. Now take out everything I just said, all the dynamics of everything else. If this is somebody who has a daughter, it's your time to spend time with this particular one too. Say you haven't known this one, or you just found out you have a kid, or someone's pregnant. That's your thing right there too, right? You might be really nervous about like a new baby, but it's all gonna work out if that's the case. Don't worry about lack of finances. It's where's your heart right now? You know what I mean? Money will flow. But a majority of you it truly is the other way around. It's time for you to love in your life, is what this is saying too. Okay. So I hope that helped. I legitimately gave you an answer. Now you just need to make your decisions. You gotta take yourself, and if you already made a decision, you gotta take yourself out of this energy. You gotta remove yourself, physically remove yourself away from this energy. Even if that's going to another place, staying with a friend, you gotta remove yourself from the energy. You can't stay in it. Even if it's a family dynamic, the kids in the house, it doesn't matter. It's in order for you to get out of this energy, you got to remove yourself from these dynamics and figure out a way to proceed. You can't stay and linger. You just can't. Well, I mean, you can, but you're staying all of this. See what I'm saying? Like, it's clearly a time in someone's life where it is time for them to make a soul decision. This love, 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 true, something pure, something raw. And of course, people could feel fear it. You know, there could be an age difference too, since this woman keeps coming in as a princess, and he's coming in as a king. But age is irrelevant. I'll be back in a little while. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for the donations. I just noticed another one. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. For those that I don't catch, but I'll probably be back in like, I don't know, like 10 minutes. You're very welcome. It's just a soul lesson. Hey, listen to me too. This could be you still holding. This could be you waiting in vain. If you're waiting on someone like this in vain, I don't think it's really like that with this breath of fresh air, right? But like, stop waiting in vain if this is you, because you're gonna keep waiting and waiting, because that's not true love. Your true love is elsewhere. It wouldn't be in this dynamic unless it was the breath of fresh air. Because some people sit in this energy for a long time, totally waiting in vain, waiting for something to come at you, dynamics to shift. No, this would not be your true love. Maybe she could be, or he, but it wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be the dynamic you're in now. So if you've been waiting for somebody for years to come back to you, this stop waiting in vain. That's for a handful of someone's. Majority of you, 90% of you, is the main group we're just focused on. What does your soul want? It's a hard decision. It's tough. So hard. It looks like you made it though. You're teetering. You haven't. I'm telling you, it's like this one energy doesn't want the final wrap up until they know what's going down with this. But karmically, that won't happen. You'll always get what you deserve when you follow your soul. Honest to God. You want something true and pure and real. You got to be able to be true and pure and real to yourself. Love you guys.